Hey, we back. We're here for the third time in a row. It is the last time. Yeah. So anyway, we now have Rebalance completely working. Kind of. As you can see, it is rebalancing. It's getting Axe. And then the other D store's receiving the Axe. Oh no, this is the one that sent the Axe. Yeah, see, this received like a rebalance. Store this file. So it sent the Axe, then it received the file. And then, you know, this time, it's already received the file. So it doesn't need to save another file, but apparently the file is rebalancing somewhere else. So it got told to delete the file this time. Great. This one sent out the rebalance both times, and then this one was told to save it and then delete it, and then delete it again? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you see what I mean. It doesn't make much sense. Kind of broken. And I think the main reason for this is because in the controller, the index we have here is not being updated at all. It has no clue what's going on. So, I think that's what we need to change. That is what we need to change. Okay. So, this list thing is used to get all of the stored files. And it does this... it iterates through the index to get that. So list only sends out the ones that's stored in the index. But store updates the index. Here we go. Yes. Index.add file. So this is what we need to do. Update the index in the rebalance. Because otherwise there's barely any point in doing it. I mean, there is, the actual file locations are being removed and changed, and because the rebalance only works off what the DStores actually have stored, then it's fine. But as soon as the client starts to request a file, it's going to be somewhere that the controller doesn't realize. So that's what we're doing now, and then after that we've got the failure handling to do. Hopefully, shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to shove on some music. And let's get started. Obviously, the first thing that we do in Rebalance is request all the files from the DStore. File reference. Here we go. This.dstore files.keyset. For each DStore and each file it holds. Right. Speaking of that, I wondered, does it actually store it here? But when a file is stored, does it actually add it to dstored files? Does it add it to anything? I have so many variables. Here we go. Where does it add it? In execute? In list? Rebalance response? Oh, I see. So dstores files. Yeah, okay. So that's going to need to be updated in store. So here, when we do the index, we should also do this dot dstore files dot get. Wait, no, we don't need to do this actually, because it might not have been initialized at this point anyway, and plus it's only used in the rebalance where it does have the stuff put. Is it reinitialized? That's what I should do. I should make it be reinitialized. That'll work. Is initialized up here? Yeah, no, that's not good, because otherwise we need to clear it or something. So instead of having it up here, we should have it here. So it gets stuff put in it there. It's not referenced in Start Rebalance. Yeah, okay. So I think in Store Rebalance, Start Rebalance, where is it? Start Rebalance. We should initialize it here. I think we should do that. I think that'll work better. Because then it makes sure that it's not storing extra files that it's not meant to have. Just check that this is still working. Oh yeah, and I'm going to need to remove that file, and that file. Great. Now we start dstore 2. Run the client. Get a rebalance going. There you go. Looks like that's working. Yeah, so this said it received a store and then it received the file. This one sent out the store to both of them. Oh, and then deleted it from itself. Sure, that works. Okay. So, yes, this is fine. It's fine having that there. And then this one does not need updating all the time. Great. What else might need updating in store? So the index, that obviously needs to be updated. That's updated anyway. This one we've sorted. Anything else? No. Doesn't look like it. List of current possible connections. Yeah, no. Okay, so that's fine then. This one is only a... Yeah, see, it's... There you go. It's a temporary dstore index for rebalances. Okay, cool. This is the actual index, which is going to need to be updated during a rebalance. Okay. So, yes, I think we should use this total files in some way. Do we actually use this .index anywhere in here? Index. Where do we use it? In store, in store, in store, in load, in remove, still remove, list. That's it. Yeah, we don't actually use the index here at all, so we can totally clear it at the start of this, which is super helpful. It's actually super helpful. So this dot index dot clear. Yes, that sounds good. Now for each file after it's been moved, we don't need to actually shuffle anything around. We can just skip until they're all finished being moved. Right? Actually, no, we can't quite do that because some of them aren't moved. That's what I said already, isn't it? Damn. That's slightly annoying, but that's fine. So we leave the index, but then we go to the bottom anyway. We still skip to the bottom. What's this? This is the messages that it sends. Right. It can't assume that these work though, so we shouldn't do it there. We should do it in list. No. Where do we do it? Oh, rebalance response. Oh, in store. Yeah. Rebalance response. Okay. Here we go. We want to find where it's creating the rebalance class. That's the point. See, here it just runs rebalance. That's no good. Rebalance. What? Oh, we're in the controller. course we're in the controller. That's how it works. Oh, the controller has the... Yeah. Okay, so I think what we're going to need to do is we do it. We go to plan 1 and we do it when we first send out the messages, right? But then if it comes back failed, we don't. We undo it maybe? Oh dear. Or we could call list on it. No, but that's an extra call. We're not meant to be doing extra calls. We've been told which calls we do. That's the whole point, isn't it? This is becoming complicated. I think I will come up with a method of doing this that changes the index without messing literally everything up, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I think I've got an idea. So, the plan is, in the messages bit, when we're first adding all of this stuff on, right, we update the index. And then what I do is, because it sends an error if the thing fails, right, which we haven't added yet, but it will do. And then the point is, if it gets the error, we just remove the index for that dstore, right? I think that should work, because then it won't be requesting like extra files, it just won't have the same replication value, which will be fixed in the next rebalance, assuming everything works. I think the point with these systems is that you kind of just have to assume that it will fail, but not too often, right? I think that's what you have to do. So it will like eventually work, I think is the point. So that's what we're going to be going with. So now I have to figure out where I'm adding everything. For each receiving dstore, add the receiving dstore to the message. So the receiving dstore, yeah, that's the one we want. So this is in the file. Map which dstore holds files that each dstore wants. Yeah, okay. So each dstore is a message. So this is the ones that we're sending. Each dstore that needs to send a file, that's no good. For each dstore receiving, yes, this is what we want. This .index .get dstore r I thought this was a list of things. Let me just check what index is doing again. Index is just a list of file references. Ah. Yes. Got it. So we're going to need to iterate through index to find the file. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there and we're going to write a function. Because that's silly. And we've done it a bunch of times already and it's silly. Public file reference, find file, file name as a string, probably something I should have done a long time ago. No, a file reference file in this .index if file dot get file name dot equals file name turn file. And yeah, otherwise it's going to return none. Okay, cool. Now let me just search for this .index again, because I bet there's some loops that we can replace with that little function. Search if the file already existed. Yeah, here we go. So what I can do instead here, if find file reference.
These are the Verbo holiday homes waiting for
Isn't that what it said?
Family. You're together.
Oh yeah, file name.
Find it with Verbo.
Yeah, I should probably put a default value in just so I know what's going on.
If you were a rapid transformational therapist.
I assume it's going to return null anyway, but I want to make sure personally, and I can't be bothered to test it, so there you go. So if that is null, or rather, if it's not null, then we do that.
I'm painting pictures on another frame of mind. Trying to keep my distance.
Let's remove the search. If the file already exists. There we go. What's wrong with this? Expected that? Sure. So that should be doing the same thing. Let's find the next one. Index add file. I want to find where looping. Here we go. Find the file reference that's wanted. File to load equals file reference. There we go. So we can just do all of this and then find file name. There you go. And if it was null, then we got that. Isn't it nice? Removing random loops. Yes. Another one. Exactly the same. Find file name. Nice. This one's finding them by status. So I think we're just going to have to leave that one as is. Plus it has this extra thing on there. Yeah, I think we're leaving that one. That's fine. Cool. We did a couple of things. Right, let's smoothen these again. Okay. Now, I can get rid of that as well. Go find that huge thing that I drew in. Where is it? Here we are. So, find file. This file that I want, right? I should make this file name to be consistent once again. Okay, so then file equals file name, file reference, then file dot I know what we need. If file equals null, file
So I always wanted to transition from working in a
new
context
file
into
reference,
doing
I guess,
something a
right?
little bit more holistic.
Lockdown started in March last year. What gave me that inner peace was doing arts and crafts.
Okay, so we get a new file reference, and then this dot index dot remove file. I guess actually this should be in else, shouldn't it? So if the file exists, remove it. And if the file doesn't exist, create it. What's wrong with file reference? Do you need stuff? Oh yeah, file name and file size. So the file name is file name, and the file size, do we have that here? No. We don't know what the file size is. That is going to complicate things. How the hell are we going to update the index if we don't know what the file size is? Like what? That's not fair. Wait, hang on. The file has to be in the index somewhere, doesn't it? Because it has to have been stored at some point. Files aren't producing themselves out of thin air. I think we just have to assume that the file is in there somewhere. Okay. At this point, I think, yeah, we just have to assume that it's there. Oh. Okay. So we remove the file. Actually, we don't need to remove the file. We can just update it from here in that case, can't we? Because we're not adding something. So the point is, we have get dstores, right? This is the dstores that the file is stored in. So this is where it's being added. Add dstore. Is that what we need? For each receiving dstore, add the receiving dstore to the message. Add the dstore to the file's reference. The file, like I said, is already referenced. It should be. Supposedly, you could manually copy-paste a file into the file system, and then the index would never be able to recognize it. It would error at this point. But I think that we just have to have it be like that. So, sure. So then, we've added them where they're added. We need to remove them where they're removed. Add the dstore with 0 files. For each dstore that needs to remove a file, if the dstore is not already there, add it. Append the file to remove to the message. Remove the dstore from the file's index. File reference file. Oh yeah, this should be file name again, shouldn't it? Where does it come from? There. Okay. File name file equals find file name file dot get dstores dot remove dstore. I think that should be it. Hopefully the index is going to be updating now. What I'm going to do to check that that is the case is at the end here we are going to do a quick system.out.print new line on this dot index. Ah, that's going to print a bunch of objects, isn't it? Aha. That complicates things. I suppose what we do instead for file reference file in this dot index file dot get file name, and then after that print file dot get dstores. Okay, now I'm going to make sure the files are all empty. That one had a clipboard in it. That one also had a clipboard in it. Okay, the files are all empty. Now we run it. and we check to see if it's updating. Now, of course, not much is going to be changing, because with the client here that we've got, only one file is being moved around, but it should be moving around because we randomly allocate it, because it's stupid. So yeah, that's generally the idea. Go! Okay, good stuff. Now print that. Should have done a rebalance. Yep, there we go. 505 decided to kill itself. Which line is that? Get dstores to add dstore. Null pointer? What do you mean null pointer? Hold on a second. Oh wait, file is a null pointer. Why? Why? Huh? Print out the file name then, you silly thing. What file doesn't exist? Which one is it? Clipboard1.pdf. That one does exist though, you stupid thing. Oh wait, no, this one might just be because I forgot to delete the file. Okay, I'll give it that. I will give it that. File has now been deleted. I did think it was weird that it errored before I ran the client. It's because the file was there before I ran the client, so yeah, makes sense. All up and running? Okay. Run. Yeah, see, it's fine. That one's not fine, but that's because the controller was disconnected from it. The others are fine. Now it errored. Clipboard1 PDF. What do you mean? Clipboard1 PDF should be there. Let's go up and find file. Find file. Here we go. File dot get file name, and then at the top we're gonna print out finding, so we know when it's happening. I didn't delete the file. Wait, where is it? Where have you stored it now? It's in file 2. Okay. Is it also in file 3? It's not. Okay, sure. It should be, to be fair. Slightly worrying, but okay, we'll go with it for now. Wait, now I need to run that. Now I need to run this. Okay, error. Finding. Didn't do anything. This dot index is empty or what? Like what? Huh? It doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Why would... Look, it didn't print out anything for here. Which means there is no files in this .index. Where did the files go? Rebalancing. What is it at the start? Do you somehow remove all the files during the rebalance from the index? Oh, yeah, I forgot to remove the file again. There you go. Gone. Okay. Go. Go. Finding it never got to the rebalance at all? Oh no, it did. Here, look. Rebalancing empty. So the index was already empty before we even did that. Where was the last rebalance? There surely should have been others. No? Oh, here we go. It's been empty since the start? But hang on. Store. You stored that. Surely that should update the index. but then in the next rebalance it was already empty. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and see if I can debug this a bit. Alright, I've been at this for a long time now, honestly, but what I have discovered is that it's still not quite working, but if you notice, it's now happening underneath the remove axe rather than the removes. So yeah, still working on it, but one thing I did find out is that this was using a reference to file to load. So file to load was using a reference to index, and then this was using a reference to that. And then somewhere in the code it's removing the D stores from here, I think with the store axe if it fails or something. I don't know. It's super weird and convoluted. But in copying this array list, I did move it down from happening directly on the remove here. It's now happening in here. So progress, I think. But yeah, I'll carry on doing stuff. I found the other one. It didn't take too long now that I figured out what the problem was. Again, waiting remove act was also doing one with file to remove, so this is now a new array list. One thing that you do have to consider is that if it removes one and then fails on the other, like the second act isn't received, then the first file still has been removed. So actually this one was okay. This one was okay being a duplicate because the actual files were being deleted once they remove this, but obviously it's going to get fishy if we leave it like that, and this isn't actually representative. So yes, now that that is fixed, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into where is it? The remove act. Here we go. And when you receive the act, we also need to update the index, which is something we should have been doing the whole time, to be honest. But yeah, clearly not. Wait, what we actually need to do is find file. Yeah, we were clearly not doing that the whole time, so yeah. That's my bad, I guess, but well, obviously it's my bad, but I don't know why I didn't think of it. D store. There we go. So that should work now, and this should be updating that index as we go. Now I can delete this mayhem up here. The files are already deleted because it now actually works. So if I just run these two, there we go, and run that. Well, something's still broken. This is a lot more prints than I was expecting though. Where are all the prints coming from? Not enough arguments to store. These all look like reasonable prints. Where are the silly ones that I've added in? Oh, there you go. There. Okay, yeah. Other than that, I think we're fine. So yes, removing from file, remove act received, removing from file. Oh yes, of course, we still have these ones in here that are printing out. That I put a lot of bits in this thing. It took a long time to figure that stuff out. There we go. So they should be all good now. Okay, let me rerun this. Should be a bit cleaner. We hopefully can tell what's actually going on this time. That'll be nice, won't it? Right, there we go. We have both of those two. Run this. That all worked. Run this. It's going to break. Didn't? Oh! I don't know what changed. Maybe it was one of them pressing the buttons too fast things. Beautiful. That worked though. Are we actually currently doing the rebalance? That's the real question. Because I know I commented them all out at one point. Yeah, we do start the rebalance. And then if I go in to start rebalance, do we have any commented stuff there? No, so it should be rebalancing. Doesn't look like it's rebalancing though. Oh wait, no, of course it's not rebalancing because all the files were deleted. Oh, yeah. No, that's what it's meant to be doing then. I'm just the retard this time. Well, I was always the retard, but yeah, that's another matter really, isn't it? It. So that's now fixed. It doesn't error every 2 seconds. So, moving on from there, dstore will remove the specified files. Does it do that? I honestly can't even remember where we were at, to be honest. But yeah, great. So we had Rebalance Store. Yeah, in the rebalance, this should be, yep, deleting files that it doesn't need. That looks like it's all there. Okay. And then when the rebalance is complete, it needs to send a rebalance complete to the controller. So the controller needs to start waiting for apps. Now it is getting pretty late, so I'm gonna go and actually make some food. So I'll be back in a minute and then we will finish this off. I'm not splitting it up. I said it would be this one. We're doing it this time. We're fine. Alright then. Food has been consumed. Stuff on Discord has been checked. And we are back ready to finish the axe. The dstores here in the rebalance. Is it here or is it here? I don't know. In the rebalance, sure. Yeah, here we go. They delete the files. They then need to send an app to the controller. Right. Oh, tired. So, in order to do that, that's quite simple. Because what we have is .cout. Well, yeah, okay, I wasn't intending to flush it. I was going to do the print line first, but yes. Oh yeah, I should put the music on. Yeah, we'll have that one, sure. So this is just Rebalance Complete. Of course I get a ping as soon as that happens. Why are you not playing? Oh, ad.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today
okay, so
the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't
let's see. We send the Rebalance Complete, and every dstore sends that to controller. So the controller is going to need to be looking for that, obviously. I'm just closing up all of these. There we go. Okay. Remove that can go as well. This should be the final command being added, so that's fun. Rebalance Complete, is it? Rebalance Complete, yes. Rebalance Complete. There we go. So, what we are going to need is to be using more weighting. Remember last time we had to have separate ones, so let's just do that again. Yeah. Actually, we only need the array list. Rebalances. There we go. We just need the list of dstores that it's waiting for. So that's good. Then here we can put that there. Where was it? That good for you now? No? Okay, whatever. So what I'm going to do is down here. Here we go. For file reference, in here, here, I know, instead of... Oh, wait, hang on. Does remove all copies? I bet it does. Yeah, that's just removing all duplicates. I should probably test this, to be fair. I should probably test this. Because I'm thinking we want an ACK for each file, really, not from each dstore. Right? But the rebalance doesn't say which file has actually been stored. Which is kind of stupid. Again, another problem with the message sending that they enforce. Rebalance Complete only sends itself, and only from the dstore. So the dstore then just assumes... Yeah, it assumes that it get everything. Dstore I will remove specified files. When rebalance is complete, it sends that. So I suppose realistically, it would be wait until the dstore has sent all of the files that it needs and received all of its own ACKs back. But it doesn't get ACKs back. And they're all done in threads anyway, so it doesn't know when they're all done. It doesn't make any sense, basically, is the point here. So, yes, that's great. I think the point is let's just add every individual file to this, because this is not a communication thing, this is just fine. So, yes. Waiting dstore rebalances dot add. Well, yeah, let's just. Oh no, we have to add the dstore though, don't we? That's the point. File dot. Oh yeah, but this is a file. Wait. Oh, this is the wrong loop. That's why I'm getting confused. See this? We've got dstore here. That makes a lot more sense now. Dot add dstore. There we go. So it adds the dstore to the list, right? And then what I'm going to do up here. Where is it? Here. This dot wait dstore balance dot remove, and then we are going to need to do the port thing. This dstore reference, yeah. Dot get port, and then I'm going to print out this dot waiting dstore rebalance to see what's left. Okay, let's go see what is up. Now I think the main problem with this is that there is not going to be any files. So I've started those up, and then I'm going to manually copy and paste a couple of random files into file 1, say. Like that. There we go. We've got copy and another copy in there, so that's just fantastic. I actually will rename them. That's kind of stupid to have them like that. Do it like the old system. We will have 03 and 02 instead of just having copy, copy, copy. So that's silly. There we go. Clipboard 1, clipboard 2. Fantastic. So now, if I run dstore 3, it's actually probably going to break, to be fair. Yep, it broke. Because you can't add the menu. I think it's time we're just going to have to do this thing with the client. Here with the remove list 0. So what's it do? It connects, it lists, it stores 3 times, it lists again, and then it removes. Yeah, okay. Let's do this then. Let's do this. Okay, let me delete those 3. Okay. Rerun the controller. Rerun the first 2 dstores. we run this. Now we should have files in here. There's nothing in that one. There's nothing in that one. Damn it. And we're trying to load or remove. Remove operation started, but I commented out the remove. You're not meant to do the remove. I can't. That's not fair. I didn't save it, did I? Yeah, look, it's saved now. What? It won't let me. What? Ah! I'm very confused, basically, is the problem here. Let's start this up again. Okay, there we go, we have that. Is this gonna work? No, it's not. Fantastic. We'll have to type it out then. Actually, no, we can probably copy paste like this. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. It's actually not letting me type. Fantastic. What are you doing? Let's open a new terminal, right? Yeah, that's great. That's a good thing. There you go. Could not find or load class client main. Oh, yeah. Understandable. CD source. Yeah, try now. There we go. Now it did something. It's still removing though. Huh? Why are you still removing? That's not fair. I told you to not. Look, this is the remove though, isn't it? It should stop when it gets to load. This makes not much sense, to be honest. And it's not putting the files in here either. Yeah, we're not getting any files. But I need it to manually put them. It won't work. Because I don't have the error handler. And anyway, yeah. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. It's breaking. But it's still trying to remove stuff. What? This is rubbish. Let me go figure out why this isn't working. Okay, I couldn't figure it out, but one thing I did realise is I can just comment out the remove. So we now have the files. So I will run dstore 3 and see what it does. Rebalance. What was it meant to do? I can't even remember. Yeah, I think this is correct though, look, because it stored both of those two. Where were we putting it? The bottom down here, right? Yeah. Wait, was this Prince? I don't know why that's still there. Okay, but yes, we got Rebalance Complete received from all of those. Where did I actually put the command? Oh, here it is. And then this is the ones that are still waiting. Waiting from 2010 and 2011. Then... Oh wait, no. Oh, I see. Just 2011. Right, yeah, okay. I am still kind of wary about the whole array thing being duplicated, and also what I am going to do is I am just going to test this. So we're going to make a new array list here. I'm just going to shove it in here because I don't care. Then test.add 1, test.add 1, system.out.println, test, test dot remove 1, and then let's print it out again. Okay, yeah, that should give us the information that we need. Let me quickly go and delete all the files. So if it doesn't rebalance while I'm doing it. Okay, nice. So now we will rerun. Rerun this. Rerun this. Rerun that. And then rerun that. There we go. And yeah, that only removed one of them. So our little test works fine, which is great. And this is also working fine. Okay. So what I now need to do, if this dot waiting for store rebalance dot size is less than 1. I like saying that instead of equal to 0. I know it's kind of the same. I think this song has been too long and I finally time to remove it. I try and remove them sometimes. I want to keep it around 400 because once it's above 400, YouTube starts to break. Okay. What's my point? No idea. Let's go. So once that is done, then the whole rebalance is complete, right? What are we meant to do then? That's it. It doesn't do anything after that. Why are we even bothering to send the Rebalance Complete messages then? Oh, wait, no, it does do something. I know what it does. Do you remember way back when? There we go. Rebalance toggle. Yes. False. Rebalance is now done. That's all it is. Just that. Good. All of that effort, we finally managed to finish off that last bit. Right, so let's go take a look at the instructions because we now have just the failure handling left. There's not much of it actually. Malformed message received by controller. Okay. Malformed message received by dstore. Okay, let's try and do these two then. So if Rebalance Complete is fine, we can actually for testing. I'm going to leave that commented out for now. Load is fine. There's one. What is it? List, right? List is further. Yeah, the rebalance response. So then, don't we need like command 1 in that case? We need command I. Oh, okay. Oh no, this is just for each thing in the file. Oh, okay. So this can be whatever the hell it likes. Cool. Let's just add those files and then. Okay, so I think list is actually okay. So that's good. What malformed expression could it receive then? Something that isn't a file, I guess, but like it wouldn't know. It doesn't have a clue what is a file and what isn't. Start Rebalance doesn't have anything. Does Rebalance have anything? I don't think so. Maybe at the bottom. Sends the messages. It doesn't get them here though, does it? No, it doesn't get the messages here. So I have no idea what it could receive that would be bad. But the dstore totally good, I think. When they're sending stuff to each other, I mean. Here we go, Rebalance. Sends Rebalance Complete. Oh, that's when it removes its own files. Ah, here we go, this is the stuff with the app. So it's going to send Rebalance Store. Ah, yeah, and then all it receives back is app, so that doesn't matter. And then it sends that. So this is also fine. But with Rebalance Store, we're going to need, yeah, see, we need command 1 here. Okay, so if dot length is less than 2, in fact less than 3, because like we need a command 2 for this as well. Oh, the file size, yeah. There we go. That's a failure handle there. It says log the error continue. We still don't have a logger, so yeah. We can't do the log. But it doesn't matter that much. I'll do it some other time. Not video probably, because it shouldn't be too long, especially since we've got all of this stuff that's like returning and such. It should be fine. Okay, controller does not receive Rebalance Complete from a D store within a timeout. Ah, yes. Rebalance Complete. When does it ask for the Rebalance Complete? I guess in Rebalance, right? Down here. Yeah, here we go. This is where it sends it. So now we should start. Oh, this is already a new thread, isn't it? So it's fine. Okay. So this is where it starts waiting for the stuff. It's already put them in the waiting, right? Yeah, there we go. Waiting, restore balance. Yep. Okay. So then all we need to do is thread.sleep for this.timeout, and then if this.waiting store rebalance dot size more than 0, what do we do? The whole thing has failed, right? Log the error and continue anyway. Okay, so this means the rebalance has failed. I'll print that out for now. Rebalance failed. I'll just put that. Okay, cool. Additional notes on the rebalance. Okay, first rebalance operation must start rebalance. Yep, we've got that. Client requests are queued. Ah, yes, this stuff. Right. So client requests are queued. How is that gonna work? Let me think. I suppose we're gonna need to actually have a queue of stuff, aren't we? Actually, no, it's fine. I know, because they're all in separate threads anyway. Oh, I've got a good idea, I've got a good idea. Look at this, right? We go all the way up to the top. We are going to need to put, while the rebalance is going on, we are going to need to be still looking out for this one. So that one is going to go to the top. This is now the most important one. All hail Rebalance Complete. Because we do that, right? If the command is Rebalance Complete, then do stuff. If it's not Rebalance Complete, then if the rebalance toggle, actually we can just put it in a while, can't we? While rebalance toggle thread.sleep, I don't know, like 10 milliseconds, say, right? So it's just going to stay in this loop until the rebalance toggle finishes. When that finishes, it is then allowed to go and check the rest of the things. That's smart, isn't it, right? But it still receives the rebalance complete things, so rebalance toggle can still happen. Because it's threaded, we're all good. Now I notice we've got some red text somewhere, so where is that? Down here. What's the problem with it? Unhandled exception. Oh, right. Sure, there you go. Interrupted exception. And that'll be the same for up here then, won't it? Okay. There you go, try catch. Sure. So that now queues requests until after the rebalance has finished. We also need to do the opposite, I believe. Plans requests are queued. A rebalance operation should wait for any pending store and remove operation to complete before starting. Again, pretty simple because we have our index. Oh, I lived index 2 here. I was using that for testing. Thought I removed them all. Oops. Anyway, yeah, we have our index which stores the status of each file. So we can check through each file, see if it's either removing or adding, right? And if it's doing either, then wait. So let's see, rebalance, and then a rebalance, at most one running at any one time. Yes, exactly. So again, we can just do the same again, and have the thread dot sleep for like 10 milliseconds. Surround that in the try catch, because sure. So we are going to have 2 parts to this. First one being if there's a rebalance currently going on. Apparently we're doing this in the second one. So that's just if rebalance toggle, right? If rebalance toggle is on, wait for it to finish and then start. The other one is we're going to need to loop through the files, I guess. File reference file in this dot index. We have a boolean here, operation. We'll start with false, and then we can say if file dot get status dot equals. Now what are the phrases that we use to tell with these things? Remove in progress. And then we have the same here. I'm going to put it first because it just kind of happened first. And then this should just be store in progress, I guess, right? Yep, store in progress. Store in progress. So if that is stored, if the file is stored in progress or the file is removed in progress, then operation equals to. There we go. Operation. And then we will also need to recalculate operation. So we'll sleep, then we'll recalculate operation. There we go. That should work. Let's test it. Oh, I should delete the files, I guess, first, huh? That can go. That can go. No. Okay. Go. Alright. Go. Okay, and go. Go. That should have done stuff. Maybe not. It didn't seem to do anything. It didn't even connect. Let me try rerunning. Oh wait, that's over here. What? Let me try rerunning it. I think it broke. It may be just a case of me pressing it too quickly again. That does happen. Okay, go. No. Apparently not. Message sent to port 2000 list. List operation started. Timeout. Ah, I see. So it's not doing anything because it thinks there's a rebalance happening. Basically is the point, isn't it? Why does it think there's a rebalance happening? Rebalance toggle. Well, we'll start by printing out rebalance toggle, I guess. Also, I want to put this on the front. because I always put that on the front. I don't know why I forgot about that. Okay, let's see what that's all about then, huh? Okay, so we print off this. It thinks there's a rebalance happening. Why? Why would you think that? Don't I initialize it to false? I initialize it to false. What? It only gets set to true here, right? If I get rid of that, it's like never going to be true, I believe. It's not even printing it out. It's actually not. Why is it not? It should still be printing it out. Huh? Wait, where is it? Oh, while rebalance toggle is true, then print it out. Yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? Uh-huh. But yes, the point is it's now false. So when are we running start rebalance? Oh, I know the problem. I know the problem. Look, the D store. It receives rebalance. Right. It will have received rebalance. I believe. And it request a list. Huh? Hang on, let me go. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Right. Now, here we go. Start rebalance. D store files. Ah, it just sends them list. Okay. At which point it lists the files. Okay, so then the point is... Oh wait, what does it send back? List files. List plus result. Oh, I was looking at the wrong place, that's why. Where do I want to be? Here. Here we go. Rebalance response. So, the point is, waiting D store to remove that. Blah blah blah. And then it starts rebalance. Yeah.
Your personal guide to the world of indie. Get a free trial of YouTube Music Premium today.
This is an interesting problem. Let me explain what's actually going on. So the thing is, it starts the rebalance here, and then because the first D store technically starts a rebalance, it sends the empty lists, right? There you go, it sends the empty lists. Then it doesn't do anything with them. Because we get to here, waits, removes it from that. If this.waiting D store list size is equal to 0, rebalance. Let me just print something out to make sure that this is happening. Happening. It is happening. I'm going to delete all the files. Okay, files deleted. Controller, go. And yes, I did set the thingy to true. So, or rather, I uncommented out the code that will make it go berserk. Yes. But now we can go up and see. List received, it didn't get to the happening point, look. It did not get there. Oh. because it's meant to be able to receive list. Ah! I get it. I get it. There's another problem. Okay, so you are demoted again, unfortunately. Rebalance complete. You can go back to the back now. Because there are client operations, or rather, there were non-client operations other than that. So what I can do though, is it's a bit finicky to have to copy and paste it to the front of every single one, but there we go. We'll put it on store, put it on load. If there is a rebalance happen, wait. Put that there as well. There you go. Right, store on load. Load doesn't have anything to do with D-stores. Yeah, no good. I mean, you know what I mean. This list, we want this one to wait, but this half of the list is for rebalancing. So we need that one to actually, do. D-store. That's not a client one, that doesn't have to wait, sure. That one's activating the rebalance. But I don't think it'll matter whether it waits or not, but sure. It'll just queue up in the start rebalance anyway, so that's fine. A store app. A store app needs to happen. Wait, what order does it do it in? So it's as soon as start rebalance starts, look at, yeah, it does it here. It does it here. So the rebalance can actually start while there's a rebalance. It just doesn't get all the way to here. That is bad. That shouldn't be a thing. I'm going to need to copy and paste this code from rebalance to the top of start rebalance. And then it'll wait until this is a thing. Okay, now the store app. This, well, it's not allowed to go ahead while there's a rebalance happening, sure. But the rebalance is going to finish. The rebalance isn't going to be starting until this is done, so it actually doesn't matter. Either way, the same is going to be true for remove app, and then rebalance complete obviously doesn't need to wait. Okay, let's try this. Controller started, D-store. There we go, happening. It's happening, guys, it's happening. Fantastic. It's meant to be happening, I think. There we go, still happening, and then we can do this. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, that did something, didn't it? Where is my print of the true that is happening? Yeah, let's just shut that up, maybe. And maybe just move it to here. So it doesn't, do that. There we go. And before this gets too insane, let's just stop. Stop with that one. Right. So it received list, and then it got straight into here with the rebalance toggle. So yeah, basically it thought that there was a rebalance going on during this whole time, which is kind of what I suspected. But as you can see, we did get to happening, which is what I thought it would happen. Well, what I thought it would do the first time. Yes, that is the point. Oh dear, I copy pasted this into all of them, didn't I? Where's the other ones? Where are they? They're everywhere. The remove one's gone. Yeah, this one's printing it out as well. What about store? Yep, it's printing it out too. Okay, it's gone. Great. So yes, it thought there was a rebalance happening. Now, it got to the start rebalance. And at that point, it probably would have got stuck. But the point is, it never stops the rebalance, because it never gets this rebalance complete message. Right. So in list, when we're down here, yeah, down here, the point is, what is the point? I don't know. I never know what the point is. What's the point in any of this? The last tiny bit. Find this damn bug and then we're done. Okay. Look. We need to make it not do the rebalance. Not think it's doing the rebalance. Because the point is... Waiting D stores list. Oh, perhaps it's because they're never added on. Where do we add them on? Here we go. This dot waiting D stores list is this dot D stores. So what if there's no D stores? It clearly starts a rebalance. Let's just track down what happens. So it receives the D store, right? Which is where? Here. It receives the new D store. Adds it to the list and then starts a rebalance. This is the first D store that exists and it's trying to rebalance. Yes, that is correct. But it's fine, right? Starts the rebalance, it gets down here.
Get more done by doing less, like less busy work, less level setting.
Then it sets, it waits for the rebalance to be done. It then creates dstore files as a new hash map. Should it be doing that? I feel like that's a weird thing to be doing there. Would it not already be? Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. There we go. Look, if this dot waiting D store's size is more than 0, return. Oh no, okay. Then this dot waiting D store's list is equal to that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, waiting D stores lists. There we go. Start the controller. Start the D store. Just the one. So it's now waiting for a list on 2010, which it received. Okay. Good stuff. So we can now go... Yeah, it sends list to there, and then this sends list back. So we can go up to list, which is here, and rebalance response. Here we go. Now let's see if it gets to here. It did. Then it goes on to the rebalance, right? Hey, it did. Right, so it now enters the rebalance with just the one D store. Now, does it get to the end of the rebalance? That's the question. Blah de blah de blah. Does it get to the end? Tell me, computer, do you get to the end of the rebalance? It does. There you go. Each D store in messages.keyset, it should send the message to the D store. It doesn't appear to though. So let's see what messages is at this point. I know what it is. Yes, because it got to the end of the rebalance but there was nothing to rebalance. Aha! So what we need is an if statement here. If messages is empty, this dot rebalance toggle equals false. There we go. I knew we'd need to put it in somewhere else. That's where. We got it figured it out. This should work now. So see, it's going to receive that, it's going to receive this, and then it should do that. There we go. And it's printing it out and it's false. We're all good. We can stop it printing it out, I think. Oh, no, not down here, you silly thing. Oh dear. It's not anywhere. Oh yeah, because, of course. There we go. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Damn, I put the brackets in so it would be the print, but it wasn't the print. There it is. Hahaha, found it. Oh, I left it in the remove. Fair enough. But it's doing that, and it's rebalancing, and everything is good. Let me actually just check that though. Yeah, rebalance complete. Fantastic. So it's doing it all fine. Looking to me like it's working. That there, and both of them there. Yeah, the files are looking good as well. I'm not going to bother showing you that, but they are evenly distributed among all 3D stores with 2 copies of each, as per expected. I think we're done. I think that was the last thing. I think we've done all the requirements. I'm going to press the stop. We can go check on the instructions. Here we go. Yep, we've done all of the additional notes now. We did the index. We haven't done the logging because we haven't been given the logger yet. Submission requirements and such is other stuff. I did not actually read any of this. Marking scheme, code development strategies. Draw an outline of your system to keep track. I did not do that. I used some techniques, that's great. Oh, I totally did multi-threading as soon as we got in. So that's great. Write a simple log message function. I did not do that. Pass incoming commands from one client at a time with error code for failures. Kind of. Send commands to a simplified dstore. I don't really get what that means, to be honest. Work with just the dstore to be able to save and read files. Did not do that. Aggressively add the features such as delete and allocating files to these. Oh, we totally did that one. Nice. Test progressively so you know each area works and can return errors. We did do that one and then we had to go back and fix them all, so that's great. Finally, write the rebalance operations. Yeah, we totally did that last. That's definitely true. So there you go. The whole instructions have been done, read, complete. Everything is good, and it is pretty beautiful. The most beautiful bit is this bit right here. Is this not beautiful with the 3 things, and then directly after this line? This is my favorite line, perhaps of all Java ever, to be honest. Opposite files to add .get file reference .get file .get file .add dstore. .get file is literally in it twice. How does that make any sense? It's awful, to be honest. It's awful, but I love it. It's beautiful. So yes, we can enjoy that one very much so. But we're now done. We are now done. I still have one more small thing to do before I can probably get back into recording. But for all of you guys, this all happened about 2 weeks ago. In fact, by the time we get to the final episode here, it was probably 3 weeks ago. For me, it is now the 29th of April. I believe I started on like the 22nd or something? I can't remember now. But it's been about a week. And it'll probably be about a week for you as well. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, all in all, good stuff. I did have a couple of days off in between to do a different bit of work. And another different bit of work. And I'm going to go and finish one of the other different bits of work now. But yes, this one is finished. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm going to delete all these logs. Anyway, I've waffled for quite long enough, so I will see you in about 3 weeks when this goes up. How's that one sound? Alright, bye!